A cleaner code playing Mercia. And in the top right we have Zested playing Wulfar. So cleaner code flexing a bit here, I feel. Gonna pick his opponent's commander, having just beaten them.
I mean, maybe there's a strat for Mercia as player 1 only. I don't know.
Maybe. We're gonna find out though. And cleaner code looking real strong in this tournament. Like, he's one of those. He's a really good player, but never considered him in the top echelon before. But I don't know. Like, people come into this event with something to prove.
Cleaner Code actually stealing his opening from last game.
That is ultimate flexing right there, where you do your opponent's opening after beating them.
I am you, but better.
I don't know about that sword hit from Zested, because yeah, you're just gonna lose your sword in return.
I don't think the sword could have ran anyways. It was blocked. You could have reinforced maybe, but yeah.
I think you could have lived after taking one more hit and then reinforced the next turn, but yeah. Now Mercia is gonna have Groove pretty soon. Balloon comes out with spears.
Quite early golem from Zested. And there's no water on this, like no sea tiles on this map for Wulfar to groove golems into. But Wulfar into Mercia is still a decent counter matchup for Wulfar. Well, in my opinion at least.
Yeah, Wulfar, like, you know, he one-shots the units he hits, essentially. Or not always, but a lot of the time he does. Right, Mercia just runs up and hits. Because why not? She can. She's going to heal next turn.
Yeah, that's Mercia.
And
as long as she doesn't die, any hit is good.
Yep, and you know, like a golem and like some spears is not going to be enough, but...
building the golem away from Mercia, interestingly enough.
I like this though, just really just shoving forward and saying like, okay, you've got Mercia heal, but I'm going to do more damage than that's going to heal.
Yep. Also the Harpy hitting the balloon. That's like... It's really interesting because the balloons only gets to block one turn.
I'll save you all. Healing aura.
Alright, so the dog's going to get healed. Doesn't kill... Oh, Pike lives on 1. That would have been a bunch of dead units as well if that Pike had gone down, so that's a real shame.
Yeah, unfortunate. Maybe he could have healed in a spot to get a sword crit, but... Yeah, I think that does more damage to the spear. The Harpy runs in and finishes off the balloon.
Damn. Just absolutely savage.
It is in range of the mage, but still...
Is it?
Yeah, the spears can move away.
Oh yeah, good point.
It was the old way to yoink villages, it was sending a mage. There we go.
Wulfar is gonna have Groove though. He could just smack that village next turn.
Yep, but unlike Mercia, Wulfar will take quite a bit of a damage if he does that, and won't be able to heal it as easily.
No.
We really see like both players are just committing everything to the side economy and holding it.
There's actually enough units on the field now that my PC is struggling a bit. Wargroove is surprisingly CPU heavy, and when you're streaming, which uses a lot of your CPU, it's a bit rough at times, but we'll get through. But that just goes to show there's a lot of units on the field. There hasn't been too much action as far as stuff dying. And we're going into turn 10. These two are both playing really fast, it should be noted. It's like 15 minutes taken on the clock.
Yeah, it's very different from the game we've seen today.
And I think that's actually an experience thing for two things. For two reasons. This map can go quite a long time as far as turn count. Like matches going like 18 or 19 turns isn't out of the question.
Oh, Zested getting a. Oh, I mean Cleaner Code getting a high roll on the village. Well, above average at least.
Mercia is going to be pretty happy about that. She'll have groove. So she's going to come up to having her second groove by the time Wulfar got his first.
Well, Wulfar had groove, yeah, like maybe 1 or 2 turns ago, but this is like kind of a Wulfar syndrome where you never get to use groove. I guess it's Sigrid syndrome, but yeah.
Sigrid, I think, actually has a bit of an easier time because she can run in to situations that are a bit more dangerous and use her groove. Whereas Wulfar, like, you can hit him before he uses his groove, and that limits his options. I will I want to give credit here to Zested for building an archer, by the way.
Very good into Mercia. But these giant diagonal fronts, they're very satisfying to look at.
Cleaner has 3 golems and a Mercia with a heal to back them up. So, I mean, one of them's on the left hand side, but he could actually just run in with his golems and smack things and heal them if he wanted to.
Yeah, dragon would be pretty good for Zested, because it would make the roads terrain that can't be targeted by the golems. I mean, can't stand on.
Alright, here come the golems. Electing not to hit the village, which I think is a good choice. And he's just shoved straight up to his opponent's headquarters, so Zested has to challenge this now.
But you can't properly challenge it because you can't kill the golems, and there's Mercia nearby, ready to heal. That's like textbook Mercia.
Oh wait, he just and it goes to 19. 19 and there's a mage nearby.
And there's a dragon.
Yeah, dragon would have stopped this. And like, yeah, that golem is on 19%, which is basically the perfect amount for a golem to be on.
Well, just below perfect.
Yeah, well, it's as close as you're really realistically gonna get. Night crit? Ooh, that's big.
Really? I think he's just shoving in units, preparing to Mercia heal. He'll heal his golem too.
Yeah, he's got 3 golems and a Mercia heal still. He's just banking it. And he's even pulled his weak golem back, so that's not going to take... He has 4 golems in the fields. What is this game? I guess this is
so
like...
many dogs because he's been saving up for golems.
I mean, that is the way you play this game. Alright, here comes T-off. Alright, that does some good damage. And yeah, he's gonna clear a lot of stuff. Like, dogs just die to like everything here.
Yep.
Uses the archer on the witch. Oh, not the witch, the harpy. I guess it makes sense. Zested just wants to hit as many things as possible this turn.
Oh, but now it doesn't make sense to hit the harpy with the archer because the Mercia groove is coming.
Oh yeah, you should have shot. I guess the sword would have died. Here comes.
Using the thief to block.
Oh yeah, anything on a road, dragon's gonna kill that. Ooh, I bet he wishes he had like a really weak unit to suicide into that headquarters. And this is just turning into a meat grinder. With like 4 golems now. That one from the west side of the map is coming in. Suicide's a golem. Suicide's a knight. Another knight comes in. 45%, that's kind of what you want there. I'm just trying to do as much damage as possible this turn.
Yep, and Mercia Groove is down.
You can't really shove in herself. Oh, just something has to shove into this and kill. 44% on the golem isn't really ideal, but...
Will the dragons be enough to break through this?
Oh, right, yeah,
the
he punches
golem
through,
comes
finishes
from
with the
there.
dragon. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, Cleaner Code was clearly trading better there, but... That is also a way to play this video game, is make a large amount of golems.
Yup. And that is how Mercia wants to play most of the time.
Yeah, and I think Zested last game probably would have liked to have gotten to that point, but Cleaner with Greenfinger just like set up a groove and won.
Yep.
And yeah, that is how it is done. Yeah.
Really nice game showcasing like the strength of Mercia that really we don't see often.